While picking up whatever he could salvage, Pastor Jeffrey Lenz tries being the strong man for his community.
It is really heartbreaking to see the church and the parsonage where I live in shambles, but my real concerns are so many of the members of this church and of the community that have lost their homes, just completely devastated.
And how about you? How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there, really. I've collected a couple of pictures from the house and some important belongings. And my family's safe, and
all his possessions scattered, literally everything. Another beach town in the Florida Panhandle decimated. In Port St. Joe, locals say that more than 60% of the homes won't be salvageable. The storm surge destroyed their foundations. Most of these properties will need to be demolished.
I've never seen anything like it. I've always sat them out, but this time if I'd been smart, I'd got out of town, but I didn't know it was going to be like it was.
More than 12 people have died, and that number is expected to climb as workers search through the rubble in towns like Mexico Beach. The storm's brutality stretched across 5 states. Over 1 million people are still without electricity, and cleanup is just starting. It will take months, if not years, for communities like this one to recover a sense of normalcy. Florida's Tyndall Air Force Base was also hit by the torturous winds. Every structure on base was damaged or destroyed. Port St. Joe looks like a ghost town. People here understand they have a huge struggle ahead to rebuild.
Everybody's saying, you know, we're going to go one day at a time and move forward and make a strong community. We don't know what it'll look like, but Port St. Joe will come back.
At least not everything is lost for the pastor. He recovered his wedding photo, a precious memory not even this natural disaster could take away. Nitza, Soledad, Perez, CGTN, Port St. Joe, Florida.